So today's a pretty big day. It's going to be the last opportunity I'm going to have with the manuscript before it goes to the distributors who are going to actually print it and take it to that next place. Um, so I'm just sitting here with it, and right now it's just held together by some hair elastics. But to kind of just have it here in my hand and to read through it and to make sure everything looks good before I give the green light, it's an exciting moment. Yeah. I'm also really excited to share that $1 from every book sold will go to breast cancer research, which is really awesome. Um, I realize I'm a first-time author. It's not like I'm going to make a lot of money off of this, but to know that I'm connected and it's doing something, it's pretty awesome. It's a really cool thing. I probably should explain why I'm so breast cancer obsessed. In 2008, I lived in Belgium working on a TV show, and I came across a really amazing friend, and I ended up moving to Belgium from Amsterdam to live with her, and we shared an apartment together. And during that time, she found out she had breast cancer, and it was a really bizarre experience because I was a fly on the wall. I saw and heard things that I will never forget, and it was difficult to watch her go through all of that. And I think when you've seen someone go through something like that, it sticks with you. Living in that apartment with her is actually where I came up with the idea of writing this. I was in the bathtub one night, and she was in the kitchen making dinner, and I just had this epiphany, this moment where things just, I can't explain it. I just had this, I'm going to write a book. And it made no sense in the moment, but yet I knew this book. I knew everything. It was as if every word, sentence, and statement written in this was already there. I just needed to sit at a computer and just write. And that's pretty crazy. But yeah. And I came out of the kitchen and I'm going to write this book. I've got an idea. And Caroline just looked at me with a look of, are you out of your mind? Like, what do you know about writing books? She didn't say any of that. It was just a look of... But I was convinced, and it was... I don't know. I was more convinced of this than anything I've ever been in my life. Trust me, I've been delusional, but a lot of things I could pull off with my career. But for whatever reason, this was just different. And I knew it in the moment. And I sat at my computer... and that night, and I just started writing, and I didn't know what I was doing, and it went absolutely nowhere because after about 10 pages, it completely, I became overwhelmed. The project was so massive, and writing a fictional novel is not easy. It takes a real skill set, one I did not have. So of course I failed. It just didn't happen, and I didn't know what to make of it. And a couple of years later, I found a friend who sat with me and taught me the skill set and guided me through the whole stages of building a novel and what you got to do and how you got to pull it together and how you can make it happen. And somehow I did it. And now I'm standing in this moment looking at this, and I'm just like, what? How did this... how did this happen? I don't know. And it's really hard to not be taken back to that bathtub when I had all that. I was so certain, so completely certain. And in that kitchen with Caroline, and just that moment, it was like everything in my life just shifted. And it was all from one thought. And I don't know where the thought came from, or what made me think that I could actually pull this off. I don't know. But that's it. That's the story behind me writing this. Anyways, that's that story. But now it's time to, I've gone through it one last time, and I'm going to contact the publisher now and give them the green light that we are ready to roll.